You know, the world could always use more villains.
Psst, what are you looking at?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be taking a look at the top 10 greatest villains in Blizzard games. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking through every Blizzard game and expansion to find the best of the worst. Just a warning though, some of these villains play a key role in their respective stories, so a spoiler warning is now in effect.
I look like the leader of the swarm now.
Number 10, KilJaeden, Warcraft series.
The monster who hunted my people across the stars.
The Eridar haven't had the best life. As one of the best and brightest of his people, KilJaeden was approached by Sargeras, who offered him great knowledge in exchange for his service. As a seeker of wisdom, the Eridar leader gave no second thought. Transformed into a demon, he would set the stage for the next 25 millennia for what would become the exile for his people, the Orcs' corruption and establishment of the First Horde, and bringing more races into the Burning Legion.
The time has come to see it done.
Number 9, KelThuzad, Warcraft series.
The voice, now my only companion, guided me to my destination.
KelThuzad, the founder of the Cult of the Damned, was once a powerful human mage, but became fascinated by darker forms of magic. Expelled from the Kirin Tor, he heeded the call of the Lich King, becoming a faithful servant of Ner'zhul and spreading the scourge across Azeroth. His time was cut short, however, slain by the paladin Arthas. Death can't stop a necromancer, however, as KelThuzad returned to aid Arthas on the path to becoming the Lich King. While KelThuzad might seem nothing more than a servant of the Lich King, it was through him that the Frosty ruler was made whole.
Too late did I realize that such power does not come without a price.
Number 8, Deathwing the Destroyer, World of Warcraft Cataclysm. While the old gods proved useless in corrupting titans, that didn't stop them from corrupting dragons. Neltharion, the aspect of Earth, was driven mad by the demonic creatures, betraying his brothers and sisters and taking the title of Aspect of Death. After years of recuperating from his first defeat, he soared through the skies of Azeroth once more, causing immense devastation across the land. Not satisfied with causing the earth itself to open, he attempted to liberate the old gods again, only to be stopped once and for all. Number 7, Baal, Lord of Destruction, Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. One of the 3 primevals, Baal, true to his title, reveled in causing destruction wherever he tread. Like his brother Diablo, Baal was sealed away in a soul stone, only to be freed years later by the Lord of Terror. Together once again, the two set out to corrupt Sanctuary, taking advantage of the dormant demonic energy of the Nephilim to create new servants, reclaim Hell, and lay siege to Heaven. Locating the World Stone, the artifact long believed by Heaven and Hell to hold the key to defeating one another, Baal infected it with demonic energy. Beyond saving, Tyrael shattered the World Stone, removing the protective barrier over Sanctuary, but saving mankind from corruption. Number 6, Arcturus Mengsk, StarCraft series.
I assure you, these slanderous attacks against the throne are baseless and irresponsible.
Brilliant even as a child, Arcturus always set out for his own best interests, never listening to anyone else's. This, combined with a lack of empathy, created a powerful and dangerous ruler, leading a revolution against the Confederacy and establishing himself as the Emperor of the Terran. However, his revolution and rule wasn't without blood spilled, as he led the Zerg to eradicate all life on Tarsonis. With Kerrigan leading the charge, Arcturus left her behind, seeing an opportunity to rid himself of the ghost once and for all. In the end, Arcturus was what he set out to destroy, a corrupt tyrant.
Really? Did you think I'd keep an animal like you close to me without some kind of insurance policy?
Number 5, Illidan, Warcraft series.
You are not prepared.
Blinded by the Dark Titan Sargeras, this demon hunter is one of the most interesting and unique characters in the entirety of Warcraft's extensive lore. Illidan has committed many atrocities, sacrificing the lives of his kin to defeat hordes of demons, and allying himself with the demon Eridar KilJaeden are but a few of his despicable acts. It can be argued that from his intentions he may be the one to save Azeroth. However, one look at his past and consistent draconic methods make his true allegiance questionable. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, but can Illidan be trusted, or is he a night elf truly lost to the demons?
You wish to know the difference between the demons and us? They will stop at nothing.
Number 4, Gul'dan, Warcraft series.
And when it is complete, we'll bring through all of the Horde.
The denizens of the universe have seen what the corruption of fell energy can do to oneself, as was the case with Gul'dan. Already hungry for power, he allied himself with the demons, tricking the orcs into drinking the demonic blood and becoming servants to them, while opening dark portals to lead the first horde into Azeroth. While he was defeated, he returned once more in an alternate timeline, seeking to wreak havoc once again upon Azeroth. Unfortunately, his second conquest proved more successful, as he managed to slay some of Azeroth's strongest champions and divide the factions once more.
Do not question Gul'dan, but the fell is born of death. Must have a price.
Number 3, Diablo, Diablo series. The Lord of Terror himself, and at one point herself. There's a reason this series carries his name. While he is trapped in the Soul Stone for most of the series, he proved powerful enough to manipulate and possess humans to continue his reign of terror. It was through his imprisonment they absorbed the powers of the other prime evils, managing to break down the gates of heaven and stand atop the clouds. While both his body and essence is destroyed, one can only hope that he is finally in hell for good. Number 2, Arthas, the Lich King, Warcraft series.
The day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas.
Oh, Arthas. Poor Arthas. As the Prince of Lordaeron, his pride would end up being his downfall. Training under Uther, he became a powerful paladin with a tainted sense of justice. This misguided righteousness led him down a darker path, taking up the Cursed Blade Frostmourne, slaying his mentor, his father, and becoming the first Death Knight. He set out to spread the scourge across Azeroth, laying waste to cities and their people. Called to Northrend, he claimed the helm of Ner'zhul, becoming one with his spirit and creating the Lich King.
I tell you this, for when my days have come to an end, you shall be king.
Before we take a look at our dastardly number 1, here are a few honourable mentions.
Malthael.
Amon.
You are but a product of the flawed cycle.
Number 1, Sarah Kerrigan, the Queen of Blades, StarCraft series. Betrayed by her commander, you could say that Sarah blossomed into one hate-filled being. Transformed by the Zerg, she adopted the title of the Queen of Blades. From there, she tricked the Terran and Protoss into destroying the Overmind so that she could gain control over all Zerg. However, she was still under Amon's influence and wanted to claim the universe for the Zerg while still getting her revenge on Mengsk. As ruthless as she was powerful, she nearly succeeded in achieving Amon's ultimate goal, were it not for her love for Jim Raynor.
Thank you, Jim. For everything.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.